and thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard, and these are our weekly, oops, I'm sorry, I just dropped my glasses. These are weekly video snippets designed to just give you information, quick bits of information on all things probate related or estate planning related or other legal questions or concerns. And this is an extension of our monthly newsletter called Sidebarred, which is sound information designed to educate you beyond a reasonable doubt. And you can look right down here to see how to sign up for that. But for this week, I did get a question in, and I'm sorry I'm shaking the table, so that means I'm shaking the camera. My apologies for that. I get excited about these things. Look at that. I need a new table. But at any rate, I had a question come in a little while ago related to 1099, paying people on a 1099, which is a Form 1099 miscellaneous. And that's typically for independent contractors or business owners, small business owners who receive income for work that they've done. And so the question or the answer to that is twofold. So from a business perspective, who's paying that person, paying that individual, if you're paying an individual who is not a business entity, is not a sole proprietor, does not have a separate business, then you would want to report that income via the 1099 on line 3 as other income. Now, if you report it on line 7 as non-employee compensation, then that's almost an automatic trigger for the IRS, from the IRS perspective, that is business income. And so the person receiving that income would need to report that on a Schedule C. And so I'll pop these pictures up to show you the different forms I'm referring to. So for the person or the business entity that is paying the individual, and that individual is not a business entity, then you would want to report that on line 3 of the 1099 that you see there. So on the second of the twofold here is to look at it from the perspective of the person receiving the income. So if you receive the income on line 3 as other income, again, you're an individual, you don't have a business entity or any kind of side business that you're reporting expenses for against this income. Then when you get this 1099 miscellaneous or 1099, then you're going to report that on your Schedule 1 of your 1040 on line 21, which is just considered the catch-all for other income. By that same token, again, on the 1040, from the person's perspective receiving the income, if you are receiving non-employee compensation as an independent contractor, as a sole proprietor, or you have a business entity identified, then you're going to be reporting this on line 12 of that Schedule 1, because now the IRS is looking for that Schedule C. And I also pop up a sample Schedule C for you to see, at least the most recent as of today. So while I cannot give you specific tax advice or specific legal advice in these weekly video segments, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there as a general guide when you're receiving income on a 1099 form versus regular salary and wages on a Form W-2. So as always, I thank you for tuning in. Let me take my glasses off because there's a glare there. I thank you for tuning in this week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, take care, be safe, and send me your questions. I'd love to hear from you.